She is. It's
Congratulations.
really exciting. Thank you.
How did you hear the news?
It's evident for everyone that Kendall Jenner and Rihanna haven't always been on the best of terms. And what happened on March 2022 at the Paris Fashion Week confirmed the continuation of their beef. Rihanna's no stranger to throwing shade whenever she feels like talking on somebody. Well, I wouldn't dare cross her path either. Whether at the Met Gala with her friends or on social media, she makes Instagram comments dissing Kendall Jenner for no apparent reason. So I guess, with a net worth of $45 million, Kendall Jenner's on the rise to becoming one of the most successful influencers in the world, but she runs into the competition. As you probably know, Kendall has 216.4 million followers on Instagram, while Rihanna, using her handle @BadGalRiri, has 123 million followers. Yep, you heard that correctly. Oops, I just checked it twice just to make sure. Rihanna's once again shaded Kendall on Instagram, making it clear she dislikes the Kardashians, and Kendall Jenner individually is the one who bears the most attacks by Rihanna. Kendall Jenner, on her part, has reacted to Rihanna shading her again. So, what has Rihanna said this time around? And what's Kendall Jenner's reaction? Join me through the end of this video to discover what Rihanna did and how Kendall reacted. Remember to also book a space for more such celeb news and gossip by subscribing to my channel. It's a pleasure always to have you subscribe to our channel for the latest intrigues and drama touching on your favorite celebrities. Welcome, and my name's Vanessa. In this video, I go through the latest escapades involving Kendall Jenner and why, even though she seems untouchable, Rihanna is shading her and shouting for all to see. Let's explore what could be the possible reasons. Kendall Jenner is undoubtedly one of the hottest supermodels on Earth, but the fame makes her get away with many things other models couldn't. However, Kendall Jenner's been under heavy fire recently. Videos, leaked pics, and rumors circulating the internet claim the model's made some poor choices. And she has. And I would do it in her situation and have you guys attack me as well. Rihanna's not one to mince words. That's why we love her so much. The work singer isn't afraid to call out those who have wronged her or her friends, even if the person in question is a member of the Kardashian-Jenner clan. Kendall Jenner, who's been on the receiving end of some Rihanna shade, defended herself against the rapper's social media disses. Kendall once opened up about her relationship with Riri. She says it started when the singer made a meme of Kendall and Kylie Jenner, whose clothing line on Instagram read, "When there's no changing the fact that I'm me, and they're, well, they're them." Kendall said she was not mad at Rihanna and understood why she posted it. "I think she didn't like the fact that we weren't coming out with her line," Kendall told Jimmy Kimmel. "But I think it's all fun and games." Kendall Jenner has a long history of shades with Rihanna. So, does Rihanna still bear a grudge against her? If you thought you'd seen the last of Rihanna shading Kendall Jenner, you were wrong. Hold on, it's not ending soon. If you thought someone shading someone for over a decade is unfair, oops, not so for Rihanna. But it seems Kendall wants none of it and appears to be the peacemaker here. Before we dive into what Rihanna did and how Kendall reacted, let's have a recap of some series of shade and how it all started. To understand their duel, let's check out the following events. 2013, the genesis of Rihanna and Kendall Jenner's hatred. It started when the girl couldn't hide her excitement for Rihanna's show. She tweeted, "If Rihanna doesn't perform Complicated tomorrow, I'm gonna be very upset. #favesong. No offense detected, but the reply? Unexpectedly rude. "Well, don't come," was Rihanna's response. Yikes! I wouldn't have gone to the show, but Kendall still appeared there. Fans thought Rihanna was rude to the 17-year-old Kendall, who was genuinely interested in her show. Kendall hadn't even made her name by that time, and fans went wild. I would have scorned Rihanna for that too. Though some fans believed it was the usual Rihanna sarcastic response, she went ahead and continued attacking Kendall. Maybe you think that there's something between Rihanna and her family, but you find that Rihanna does not attack the rest of the Kardashian sisters. Instead, the hate seems to be directed specifically at Kendall personally. 2015, Victoria's Secret. Rihanna was enraged after Kendall Jenner got a chance to act on Victoria's Secret. Rihanna was to close out the show, but didn't due to some creative differences with producers. Rihanna's best friend, Leandra Goodridge, missed out on the famous lingerie brand after years of trying, and this time, Rihanna got the worst of it. 2016. In an interview with Vogue, Kendall addressed the moment saying, "I don't know if it was a shade moment or not, because she saw me go by and then we locked eyes. And I looked away and I kept dancing. Then when I looked back and she kept looking at me and I'm like, what? And then I watched it back and I guess she did it on purpose? So maybe it was a little bit of both." The two ladies once made up as people, spotted them leaving the same party. Both were guests at the Nice Guy in West Hollywood, California. According to People magazine, Kendall arrived with her sister Kylie Jenner before Rihanna, who'd been partying at the Nice Guy earlier in the evening, joined them. The pair left the venue within minutes of each other, and separate cars reportedly picked them up. Kanye West's wife, Kim Kardashian, once revealed that Rihanna was laughing about her Instagram spat with Kendall. Kim said, "It's actually funny because I was on a plane to Paris for our Balmain shoot, and I landed and got off a 13-hour flight. I got my phone back on, and I'd missed calls from people and text messages about what's going on between Kendall and Rihanna." She added that she called Rihanna to discuss the spat, adding, "I'm like, what are you talking about? What are you guys even talking about?" And she was laughing so hard because it's so funny to her. I would have laughed too. I mean, are they taking us for a ride? 2017. Fashion icon of a decade. Rihanna has never wasted an opportunity to slam Kendall Jenner every chance she gets. And the model is sick of it. She was disappointed in Rihanna's public diss of her on Instagram. After Kendall stood for most of the VMA speeches, she sat to give her legs a rest during Rihanna's incredible Vanguard Award acceptance speech. The Barbadian beauty made fun of Kendall by posting a shady pic of her sitting down on Instagram and added a crying laughing emoji. 2018. Comments about modeling. Rihanna hit out at Kendall Jenner, claiming that the Keeping Up with the Kardashians star was not a real model. The Umbrella singer, who's now one of the world's most successful musicians, started her career as a model. During interviews with Vogue magazine, Rihanna says she does not think Jenner is a real model. "The thing about modeling that I didn't like so much was that it was never really about me. It was always about trying to sell something," she said. "I'm not a model, I'm a musician. That's what I do. It would have been cool if they'd come to me and said, 'Rihanna, we want you to be our girl,' but I don't get asked," she continued. Rihanna was caught side-eyeing Kendall during Paris Fashion Week, but both never addressed the drama. The facial expression on Rihanna spoke volumes of disdain. Instead, both chose to remain mum, leaving you and me to guess why. Possible reasons. Though we don't know what caused the dust-up between the two celebrities, we can only look at possibilities. Entitled Brat? Rihanna thinks Kendall's just a privileged kid who doesn't know how good she has it, an alleged source claimed. She thinks there's a lot of people all over the world that would kill to be in her position, and she should shut up and enjoy it. Rihanna seems to be one of those women who can have it all. She's got it going on in the music industry, a successful cosmetics line, and she's on the most influential person in the world list. But at this point, she can do whatever she wants and get away with it. Rihanna may have so much hate for Kendall because she thinks they believe the world revolves around them. Or maybe there's one thing that Rihanna doesn't have that she wants badly. I wonder what it is for a person who has it all. Not including Kendall in her latest show featuring Kendall's best friend could be a statement Rihanna's trying to relay. So we're not sure why she's offended. Rihanna looks like she's having fun with it, and that's something we can all get behind. She's made a career out of not taking things too seriously, except her music, which is probably the most severe part of this whole thing. Plus, you know how Rihanna does it. It's not personal, it's business. So what do you think is the real reason for the hate? Drop us your reasons in the comments section on what you think, and watch out for my next video. You never know, they could make up for good.